Hello, I'm the zombie prince, Dear Ambrose, resurrected for another stream of fun. Ah, it has been a day. Sorry for being late. I was actually eating food. I kind of lost track of what time it actually was. I was also playing some Baldur's Gate 3 with some friends of mine. And we were continuing a playthrough that we've been doing for a little while now. So I really did just completely lose track. So I apologize for that. That's the reason today's stream is starting a little later than I normally would. As in, 30 minutes later than I normally would. But I'm glad to be here. Before anything, I want to head back to Ordon and actually stock up on milk. Hey! I wanted to come back tonight and do more Twilight Princess. I hope I went the right way. I realized I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm trying to go back and get some more milk from Ordon. Just because I want to actually be able to heal on the journey. Still hero mode. I learned that you actually can't change it in Twilight Princess. Which is weird because you can in Wind Waker. I mean, not that I would change it, because I do like the more difficult. And it leads to funny situations like the failing with the monkey jump last night. Absolutely, milk boys, let's go. No, phonetically that sounds weird, but we're gonna move on from that. Hello, shopkeep. I will take your finest milk. Link, are you okay? Oh, good. That's good, my dear. But please, you must tell me. You haven't seen the children, have you? Immediately after you left, we were attacked by beastly monsters. I hesitate to ask, but I must. Please save the children, Link. Oh, I know. Is there anything you can use? I don't have much, but take a look around. It's only 10? Seriously? I thought this would have been more expensive. Oh, sorry. I can, yeah. I can turn those off if that gets too annoying. Even you ought to stock up in case, worst case scenario, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, all I was doing was getting some milk. He's so derpy when he swings his sword. Wait a minute. That's a bad idea. I was going to attack the Kuko. Yeah, I do kind of want to check in on everyone here in Ordon. Oh, never mind. Mayor Bo's house. Oh, wait. Wait, that didn't work? I love the music in Ordon. I want to hear more. I want to hear more renditions of this. No, game, work with me, please. Please work with me, game. I'd be appreciative. Oh, no, don't. How did I save that? That was weird. Okay, finally I'm gonna get this rupee. You know, I would have had that yesterday if that hawk had worked. Because I know I've collected that with the hawk before. At least I think I have. But, I don't think there's... Who else can I talk to here, honestly? And I know this isn't required, but... Link, you've come back to us. Have you heard? The children, those poor children, they were taken by monsters. Forgotten how quiet the village is without them. Oh, come on. No, Link, just drop it. Thank you. I want to roll around at the speed of sound. Not pick up grass. Speaking of moving faster, I should probably call Epona. I mean, I know I'm not great with Epona. I'm not. I can't even speak right now. What am I even trying to do? Okay, Epona, come on. I've got to focus in today. Huh? Oh, right. Epona ran off. I'm stupid. I completely forgot that. Come on. I guess we just gotta roll. I mean, at least rolling in this game seems to be faster than any of the other games in the series. There we go. Beautiful. I can't wait to get out to Hyrule Field. It's gonna be nice. I should have probably talked to more villagers in Ordon, but I wanted to get a move on, honestly. Because it could be a bit annoying. Although I do like the fact that... Wait a minute. Did I buy 2 bottles of milk? Okay, I did. I wasn't entirely sure if I did or not. Alright. Now... This is gonna be fun. I am excited. Regarded as one of the best Hyrule Field themes in the series. I don't think that's where his heart is, Link. How do I... How do I... I want to... I'll just do that instead. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to all of this new stuff that I've unlocked. And I'm not entirely certain how to use it yet. Oh my word, you are annoying. Oh, like, ah! Bum 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 bum. I love the look of this place. I love the look of Twilight Princess, just in general, honestly. I know a lot of people might not, excuse you, might not like the art style, because I've heard some criticisms of it, and I don't really understand. Because, I mean, up to this point, the 3D games kind of did try to go for a realistic style, at least for, you know, what the hardware could handle. At that time, like Ocarina and Majora. Oh no, not him. Hello, postman. Go no further. There is a black wall that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier, known to some as the postman. Now that I have introduced myself, please take this letter and read it at your leisure. To read a letter, press down on the D-pad to open the collection screen, and then select the letter. You can do that to read any letters you receive. Do it whenever you see fit. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. The postman. Honestly, okay. That is the one character I cannot stand in this game, and I have no idea why. Come on. Hey, can I hit these with the slingshot? I guess the slingshot stunning them is probably the way to... Huh? Oh, that's bait. Okay. Yeah, Am I? Okay, yeah. For a second there, I thought I was muted, and I was confused. You know, I've never noticed the flags on the map. I probably should have in all the years I've played this, but, Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is? You set foot in there. You might be a wolf again for some time. Or at least as long as it takes for you to save the light of Eldin from the Twilight anyway. So, shall we go see the light spirit of Eldin? Hmm? Want me to let you into the Twilight? Absolutely, yes. Thank you so much. Back to the fun music that some people find creepy, but I genuinely love. That's a good boy. Now you need to listen to what I say from now on. Aw, look, how lovely. The black clouds and twilights are so fetching today. I feel so much more at ease here. And you look so much better like this than those dusty old clothes anyway. So, let's get going. Oh, Midna, I don't... Ooh. I forgot about this. You know, this mechanic is pretty much abandoned halfway through the game. I mean, it does come... No, actually, does it come back ever after that point? I'm trying to think of every time that this is used, and I can't. That sounds very creepy, you know, just those words together. See? Isn't being a wolf more convenient? Now, use X to hone your senses. You've become to reawaken as a wolf, I think. I love the way this looks. I love it. Wait a minute, can we see Hyrule Castle from here? Should be seeable. I guess not? It was visible. Did I just say seeable, visible? It was visible from the other part of Hyrule Field. Easy win. And I usually have a more difficult time with those guys. In fact, I think you're supposed to, because there's walls inside of the fighting area. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. Ugh, what a pain. Oh well, let's look for it. You, get your map out. Uh-oh. The yellow arrow marks where we are. You knew that, right? Whenever you destroy those creatures from the darkness, a portal opens that looks like this on the map. You hear me? That's called a portal. You'd better remember that. And in those woods we came through. Yes, it's gotta be around there. I'll use my power to take you to the location of any open portal. Pick where you want to go. Well, it was this one, wasn't it? That had the bridge. Away we go. You know, this is also a mechanic that kind of gets abandoned after a certain point. And it's weird that this is even a mechanic, because it's only used like a handful of times. See? I told you, we're here. You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You better be grateful. It's your job to look for the bridge. Look hard. Well, Midna, it just so happens that this is the bridge. Wow, it's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? Yes. Good little obedient wolf. Oh no. Like I said, Midna was probably an awakening for certain, lots of people. You know, I've always found Midna's shadow form when in the Light Realm really cool. Like, 'cause it's a very interesting idea of a creature, a being rather, from like a realm of darkness appearing as a shadow. You know, kind of playing with the idea of like shadow people in our world and our mythoses. And it's really cool. Like something that's not supposed to be there appears as just like a shadow. Because it physically can't manifest fully. But in the realm where it's supposed to be, you know, it's the correct form. See? Just as I thought. So, isn't the power of Twilight amazing? Call me if you need the power again. Should help you find what you're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's keep going. And another bit of a remote enemy. Twilight Bulblins, I guess? I keep calling them Bulblins, but I'm not entirely certain that they actually are. I don't think that there's any collectibles or anything that I can get here. Oh, by the way, we're supposed to be following the scent trail, but it's so obvious where to go that it's... Huh? What are they doing here? This is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? I bet it'll be worth our while to dig in. This is another mechanic they love to use, is the digging just to get into an area. Ooh, I'm a little sleepy tonight. So I'm not entirely sure how long I'll be going for. It's even worse because I did start late, and I apologize for that. Oh, I just left. Okay, yep, great game, thanks. Okay, I can't really blame the game for that. That was me, fully. I didn't pay attention to my map, I guess. Also, though, wasn't I facing this way initially? Oh, well, I messed up. Alright, come on. Wait, I know what I'm supposed to do. Yep, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I see the way I'm supposed to make this work. I always get tripped up on this one. What? Alright, and now we do the energy field thing, and smash these two. I like that, again, a lot of Zelda combat is in and of itself a puzzle. I've praised this series for that so many times, and I feel like a lot of people just kind of attempt to use the sword on everything in every game, and, you know, unless it's like a mini-boss or a boss fight that requires the dungeon item, nobody ever really tries the other stuff, and it's really sad because I've seen people complain about certain games being really difficult just because they're relying on the sword, and when you try out the other items, things become a lot easier. To the hero who was transformed into a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. Alright, what do you got? I am a spirit of light. Hero chosen by the gods. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. You got the vessel of light. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I mentioned this last night. Never actually finished my thought. The insects of light, of darkness. They are the form taken by the evil that attached itself to my scattered light. In this shadowy twilight, the shadow insects are invisible, much as the people from your light world are. With the last of my power, let me mark your map with the locations, the tears that have turned into shadow insects. But be careful, the darkness now hunts you. Yeah, gives me a way to heal. Right. But, I think I was trying to say this yesterday. But the whole Tears of Light thing kinda started the problem with Skyward Sword. I don't know, a lot of people enjoy this section of Skyward Sword, or these sections of Skyward Sword, where you go to the Silent Realm. Excuse me. I almost said Sacred Realm, but that's not right. Okay. Actually, there are theories that the Silent Realm is just the Sacred Realm. Hey, look at that. We found all the stolen children. Cripes. I don't see those black brutes anywhere. They gotta be hiding somewhere, waiting for their helpless little prey to come out. Then they'll feast. We are safe as long as we remain in here, child. Be at ease. Oh yeah, I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think that we can hold in this sanctuary against beasts that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember the lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. And what happened? She was already gone. There were two monsters waiting. Connecting the dots? That means if we get attacked by them, then we'll be... Barnes. I don't think anybody likes Barnes. I mean, I get that he's nervous and genuinely terrified here. But still, I mean, dude, read the room and have a heart. Look, Renato, all I mean to say is that it's risky here, too. Ain't you got someplace we can hide? There is a cellar. What? You've got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is designed to open when all of the candles have been lit. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. Link is coming to save us all. I can feel it. Oh. These kids knew you'd come to save them. What a hero. How sad to be right in front of someone and not noticed at all. You are chosen by the gods, and only that keeps you from turning into a spirit. Or worse, into a dark monster when you enter Twilight. And no one knows what you have to, I can't read. And no one knows what you've done. You may be doomed to toil in obscurity forever. You're the type to worry about everything, I can tell. But don't fret over Princess Zelda. She chose this state of affairs after all. Anyway, what's with having to light candles to get to the basement? Not very subtle, is it? So, what are you going to do now, my lonely little hero? Oh, come on. There it goes. You know, the wolf with the double-ended flaming stick goes really hard for some reason. Like, this is like a circus act. Nope. And then I have to mess everything up, because apparently I'm incompetent. I have never messed this up before in my entire life, and it is Of course I have to do it live on stream. Really? Really? Hug the wall. Thank you. And drop that. And listen in. What sorcery is this? The entrance to the cellar opening on its own? Did those beasts have engineered this? Have we engineered even this? Gripes! Seems like everyone's trying to pull a fast one these days. Boy, I don't have a clue who this Link fella is. I gotta say, I ain't overly confident he's gonna come save this village. Shut up, Barnes. You see, this is why I don't have a problem with what's gonna happen to your business in a minute. To be fair, maybe that's the reason they make him a jerk, so you don't exactly feel too guilty for what you have to do to get the light tiers. Oh, this'll be weird. How about that?
Do you run?
Looks like you can climb the scaffolding. Oh boy. And of course, Kakariko Graveyard makes its long-awaited appearance. You know, the bottom of a well is a lot less terrifying nowadays. Now, is it ever actually stated canonically how long after Ocarina of Time this is? Because I mean, I know that there's the thing about 100 years, you know, with the Gerudo being born a male thing. But I'm not entirely sure that means that, you know, every game takes place 100 years after the last. And I mean, there's also Demise's statement or curse of, you know, those like you, those who carry the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are doomed to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all the time, in a cycle without end. You know, if that was actually correct, and I got that just on my first try from memory, I'm going to be super proud of myself. But at the same time, I don't really believe that I got that right. Okay, hello. Yeah, you are, you're very scary. But you're not scary enough to make me stop fighting. Just getting the Tears of Light for Eldin. Pretty much. Yeah, they're really weird. They're cool, though. The bird are... I want to say they're Argoroks, but I don't think they are. Like, I mean, obviously they have some weird Twilight name. We go... I don't exactly remember a lot of Eldin's insects. I mean, I remember 2 because, honestly, it's one of the most memorable things about this game for me. Is 2 of the... Why am I just doing this? Oh, that's why, because they were extremely close to the bar. Just kill you? Thank you. But yeah, I remember about 2 of the Eldin insects. 2 or 3? Actually, don't remember the number either, but I remember how to do them. Did I mess something up? No, there's clearly one. Oh, okay, I remember now. Yeah, this one, I like Eldin because they genuinely amp up the puzzle nature of getting all the insects. However, were there more in the original? Because I haven't played the original in years. Do I? Okay, I know I need a piece of wood, but I don't remember where it is. Is it behind the bar, maybe? Where is my stick? I need a stick. That's a chest, not a stick. Interesting. I genuinely didn't know that. Huh. Okay, I feel kind of stupid. The stick was here the entire... Okay, you know what? That's embarrassing. Well, I guess that just proves that I really do... Ow! I really don't remember a lot of this area. What in the heck? I just hurt my foot. Ow. I think I just got stabbed. That hurt. Now, how do I get out of here? 6% speedrun? I think I've already failed that one. I'm not getting a world record. Oh. I just climb up here. Wolf parkour! Some things never change, despite the form that Link takes. Smashing pots is one of them. Throughout endless eons and endless... Well, not reincarnations, but... Actually, like, is the spirit of the hero reincarnation? Because I was just talking about Demise's curse from Skyward Sword. And, you know, asking if... I did not know you could make it over here. Asking if we actually had a set time where this takes place after Ocarina. Which I don't think there ever is stated. Well, I'm not a king of zombies. I'm just a zombie prince. It's fine. And it's an inherited title. Probably. Okay. I've got to actually figure out how to get up there. Well, what was that? I saw the pop-up for... Huh? Oh, it was this. I thought it was a Midna pop-up. Eldin. That's hilarious. That is a good pun. I guess that kind of confirms how you're supposed to say Eldin, then. Not that I'm thinking that there could ever really be another way to pronounce it. Oh, Eldin, I guess? That sounds weird. I don't like that. Alright, Buggy. Buggy boy, where might thou be? Get destroyed. No, I vaguely remember there being more, now that you mention it, in the Wii version. How do I leave? How do I? If you're done with your errand, let's get out of here. Okay, that's a bit stupid. What do you mean errand? Hang on a minute, Midna. This errand is, you know, kind of important to both of our quests. No, you to get the fused shadow and me to save the world. How is this considered an errand to you? And this is the... Well, okay, maybe not here directly. You know, all I did was hear the noise there. But I thought it flew downstairs. Give me the tears of light. Much better than the tears of the kingdom. No, I shouldn't. I need to stop ragging on Breath and Tears. Because I know that they have their fans. They're just not for me. And I don't want to insult any fans of those games. I admit that they're great games, but I just don't admit that they're good Zelda games. Ah, yes. First of all, Barnes, why would you store this? Why would you have a fire? Why would you even have a furnace in this room? In this storehouse? Huh? What did you do? Sorry, but as romantic as this is, I'm not going to stay here with you. I'm getting out. Wait a minute. Is she just coming on to Link? Ow! Let me out! I want out! I want out! I want out! Let me out! To be fair, I mean, with the ending of this game, I wouldn't be surprised if she genuinely was coming on to Link. This might actually be one of the only few times where Link has a canonical, like, love interest in a game. And you could argue certain things in other games, you know, Ruto. Well, you had to you had to sacrifice someone's house to find Tears of Light. But that's how the cookie crumbles, right? You know, that line has stuck with me for years. Because I first experienced this game by an older sibling of mine playing it. And when he got here... Okay, my brother. When my brother got here, he said that line, and I thought it was so absurd. Because I think the only time I'd ever really experienced that line was in Jim Carrey movie. I don't remember which one. But it was a movie starring Jim Carrey, and it had that. And that's the way the cookie crumbles in it. And I thought he was messing with me. And then he showed me the screen, and with Midna actually saying it, and I was so confused. It's just not something I would expect from a Zelda game. You know, medieval-ish, I mean, random out-of-place technology aside, setting, and then just, like, a modern turn of phrase for the time? Looks like that path's impassable, but I can get you up it if you want. Alright. You know, I've heard that... I guess that sound effects, that boom, 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 that Midna does whenever you're jumping with her. I've heard that in so many things. I mean, obviously, I think Nintendo has edited the sound because it's very similar to like a royalty-free sound effect used in like a lot of media that I've experienced. Ooh. Okay, speaking of me playing this game and experiencing it when I was younger, I used to suck at these. Wait, is this a song of healing? Of course he would want us to play this first. That's hilarious and sad. I mean, with the knowledge of... Okay, I'm gonna be quiet here. You know, with the knowledge that the wolf is the hero's shade, and, you know, that the wolf, or the hero's shade is also Ocarina of Time, Hero of Time Link, Ocarina of Majora. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Like, it makes so much sense that the first song he would want you to play to him would be the Song of Healing. You know, as an attempt to kind of heal his own regrets and heal his soul, just like you did so many times in Ocarina, or he did rather, in Ocarina. Or Majora. I'm stupid tonight. I can't even think right. But it's so fitting, and it's really sad. Because, I mean, it should have been obvious from the start. I mean, I guess it kind of was. Excuse you, steam vents. I guess it kind of was, or else people wouldn't have had the theory that the Hero Shade was the Hero of Time. I mean, all of the songs do, or all of the Howling Stones do just straight come from Ocarina and Majora. And they are the Ocarina songs from that game. Or those games. Alright. How do I do this one? Okay, this is the one I was thinking of earlier. I'm so glad I actually... What the heck just happened there? That was weird. That was a very strange interaction. Like, it looked like I almost wall jumped. Look, this isn't a Mario game, this is Zelda. But yeah, I love that detail of the Song of Healing being the first one. And, you know, I don't want to spoil anything about the game. I know people have played it hundreds of times over the years, because it is, like I said, a 16-year-old game. But I like to, you know, at least be a little coy with story points and plot relevant stuff. You know, until it shows up. I'm open to discuss them, so don't get me wrong. Like, if there's something later... Really? If there's something later on that I would, you know, would be cool to just talk about in the moment or compare it to something going on currently, I'm not opposed to that. Okay, I did it one time, fell off, and now I can't do it right again. What the heck? Okay, yeah, that's kind of the mentality I have, where, you know, I'm not afraid of it, and I don't have problems talking about later stuff, but if it's not 100% relevant or I feel appropriate, I'm probably gonna try and stay away from it. Did I already miss a bug? Oh my word, I want to get out of here. I want to be free. I want to get out. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I'm dead. Because I know other content creators can go into a game and be like, oh yeah, we'll need that for later and spoil its exact use, which isn't really my kind of thing. What is that up to? 5 deaths already? I think I should probably just get this bug right now. It was right by the... Are you kidding me? Okay, steam vent. Oh, that's cool. I actually have never noticed that. What the heck happened? Can I please kill this thing? Okay, do I need Midna? But I just noticed that if you pay really close attention, I think Wolf Link is growling if you're Z-targeting something as him. Which is really cool and wild. Oh, come on. It's that one steam vent that always gets me. Why is it always Death Mountain erupting in these games? Why? Every time that this country is in danger, Hyrule, the first thing to go is always the volcano. You know, you'd think after so many times in the history of this land, they would actually just, you know, do something about the volcano using magic or something. But no, it's like, oh yeah, you know, should we like stop the giant volcano that's probably going to erupt if some evil dictator shows up? Nah, it's fine. Let's keep it. It's never ended horribly before. You know, someone's always come along and stopped it, so why should we bother with it now? I mean, obviously I know it's the home of the Gorons. And, you know, you can't exactly just strip an entire people. The volcano never hurt anybody. Yeah, exactly. That seems to be how the Hylian royalty feels about it. Oh. What is that? I mean, obviously it's the spiritual symbol of the Goron, but... Does that rock ever show up again? Alright, I don't exactly remember what to do from here on. Oh, there's a bug down here. You mean I could have healed? If I had just used the senses the way they're supposed to. Okay, well... really gotta get better at looking at the mini-map. What's even worse is... Oh, actually, I was gonna say what's even worse is I have the mini-map down on my gamepad, but... That is... Wait a second, do I have to... Okay, no, I don't have to... See, I thought I had to Assassin's Creed it, and, like, slide along the edge while I was hanging off of the ledge. I always get this part mixed up.
Not another fumarole. Then once again, it's in the worst place possible. I suppose this path is impassable now.
How do I pass it, Mr. Goron? Or... I'm really stupid, aren't I? I'm really dumb. Yep. Okay, yep. Caught up. That's embarrassing. I always get tripped up there. I don't think I've ever not gotten tripped up there. What is an actually good question? And the answer to that is, I have no idea. Because there have actually been a few contradictions on how Goron reproduction actually works. Aw, I was just starting to have fun. Don't forget that fused shadow. See you later. I mean, because obviously you've got stuff like the Goron Elder's Son in Majora's Mask, Goron in Phantom Hourglass, Link the Goron from Ocarina, probably the most famous example, and you've got Yunobo in Breath and Tears being a descendant of Darunia, or Darmani, no. Rudani, no. Oh heck, Daruk, there it is. I'm just running through every single Goron that's been named in the series. But then it's implied that they are children, like reproductory children. And then in Tears of the Kingdom, it says something weird about how Gorons just kind of spawn from a pit of rocks or something, and it's a weird contradiction in the lore that doesn't really make sense. My name is Eldin. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. O great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already, those grounds have been defiled, draped in evil, and seeded with shadow. I swapped those two because apparently I can't read. You must go to those sacred grounds and cleanse them. You know, it's kind of funny looking back at the designs for the light spirits, because I just finished a game called Okami right before playing Twilight Princess. And so looking at them, the light spirits just look like they're straight out of that game series. Link? See, Beth? I told you Link would save us. You know, I remember there being theories when this game released that somehow Khalid was Link's child. You are the one from Ordon who these children spoke of? We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this is my daughter, Luda. That's the correct response to Barnes. I despise Barnes. The beasts took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first, I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordona province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden, everyone was captured, and then, until now, it's been like a nightmare. Yeah, it was like some terrible dream, and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. This village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The Dark Beast attacked. But even worse was the sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes, Even now, they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It strains the limits of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of all this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before those nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try and coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. Yeah, See, the problem I have with Tears of the Kingdom's, Gorons just kind of spawning from the same rock pit. Even though it does kind of make sense, like you said here, with, being from, like, the same vein of rock or something of the like. It is really just implied that the other Goron that are proper, like, children of the Goron are biological children. And it's really just a wild idea that would be so blatantly changed. And, while I do, generally dislike Barnes, I will agree that he is an awesome character. Like, he is a complete foible to Link. Foible? The right word? Where Link is this courageous hero, Barnes is just an absolute coward. And it really does. Like, I understand why he exists, and I love that he does, because he does, kind of accentuate Link's heroism. When juxtaposed to his own cowardice. Especially in, one of the most famous scenes in this game. Which I think should be happening. I should get to see it tonight, honestly. If things go the way I'm planning. Ooh, what is that? Interesting. I've never noticed that. It's like a combination of the Hylian crest and the Goron crest. It's cool. Yeah, he really doesn't get a lot of time in the sun. Renato. Or time in the spotlight, I guess. I guess he has plenty of time out in the sun here in the desert. That's another thing. When I think of Twilight Princess, I always just remember the game being just mostly desert, because so much of it, or so much of my memory of it really takes place here in Eldin, which I know is wrong, because, obviously, Hyrule Field is green and grassy.
Ah, no humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The Elder said no humans may pass.
All right, buddy. Is that forced damage?
A human's strength is nothing compared to a Goron's. You understand me, human? Then away with you.
Yeah, buddy, I'm not human. Again, this is another weird thing where despite the race of people in Hyrule being called Hylians, they call them humans from time to time. It is weird. I guess that it's, more relatable? And I guess easier to understand if you're not like a lore aficionado. Ah, how fortunate you are to be in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It's dangerous. It's far too dangerous, Link. What, are you gonna tell me it's dangerous to go alone? They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who was able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. It's this gun, Link? This is the same Link that got the crossbow training with the submachine gun crossbow thing. That was a weird thing. That was a weird game. I did not read that
section of dialogue. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe about the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Ordon and inform the parents their children are free from harm. Give them my word.
You know, I feel like you could probably trust Twilight Princess and maybe Ocarina of Time Link with a gun. But you genuinely could never trust Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom with a gun. Oh, heck. I love this the rendition of Epona's song. It's cool. Why doesn't Link get the best moments and the coolest ones too? Like, they really did. It's... Hang on, I gotta focus here. Yeah, honestly, Majora's Mask Link would absolutely have a gun. And he would not be afraid. He's like, I have seen too much stuff and dealt with too much. And then Breath of the Wild is... I mean, Tears of the Kingdom proves enough how much he would use a gun without abandon.
You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on.
I really do love it. I know that there's a story about Miyamoto and Aonuma kind of seeing the... Oh, heck. Yep, there we go with me not being able to jump over a fence, because I can't do it. I don't really like it. I don't like jumping over fences in Zelda games with the horse. I don't understand the horse controls very much. Come on. No, please. Game. There we go. But yeah, really, it's just one interruption after another. I'm trying to talk here, Mr. Post. What was with that face? Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Uku. I love the fact that the postman is just... He does his own item jingles.
Well, my business is concluded. Onward a mail.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Link being the cowboy kind of wrangler is such a cool concept. It even plays with the lore of, you know, potentially him being the... Uku, just... Nah. One of the weirdest characters. Honestly, Twilight Princess has such a number of the weird characters in the series. But, back to what I was saying. Aonuma and I think Miyamoto were saying, said in an interview one time, they kind of saw the Lord of the Rings films and basically wanted to make a Zelda game that felt like that. You know, with the cinematography and the action and the focus on storytelling and, you know, kind of heart that those movies portrayed. And so they were, I think, again, I haven't actually done this. Here, I haven't actually read this in a while, so forgive me if I get anything wrong. But when that they were going to do a sequel to Wind Waker again. It eventually became Phantom Hourglass, but they were going to do another game in the style and art style of Wind Waker with the cell shading. But around the time the game was released, the Lord of the Rings films were also released. And when they saw that, they wanted to make a more realistic one, and they took a lot of inspiration from those movies for Twilight Princess. And I really think it genuinely paid off. Despite a lot of people considering... I think nowadays the opinion has kind of shifted where Wind Waker is considered the better and more fan-favorite game. I have played Spirit Tracks. It's one of my first Zelda games I ever played, actually. I own it on the Wii U, so I could actually play it on stream sometime in the future. Which would be a really fun way to experience it, because everybody can make fun of me for absolutely botching the controls. I've been trying to look into ways to record and stream 3DS games and DS games without use of emulators, because I know that, you know, emulation is either really frowned on or really, you know, kind of exalted, I guess. And I would rather play anything on official hardware if possible.
Link? Whoa, it is you, Link. You're you're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come quick, inside.
Yeah, fair. I watched a video the other day on Twilight Princess, and he was saying, the guy in the video was basically just saying that it was a confused mess that has some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows in the series. And I didn't really agree. And despite really loving this guy's content, I just could not agree with him on his take on Twilight Princess.
Well, that's good. Renato's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me my little girl. Ilia's with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. But Link, I guess I need to think of all 5 of those poor kids, not just my own. They're all still in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain. I see. So Renato told you about that. Well, it's true, I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength, and earned their trust, with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but can you promise that you'll absolutely, positively, will never disclose it to anyone?
Absolutely. You can trust Link, he's a silent protagonist.
Good. Alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come this way. Link, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stopping charging goats. You want to hear more? Alrighty then. I'll teach you the basics of the ways of sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. First fellow to push his foe outside the arena wins. Step inside and grab your opponent with A. Use B to let a retreating foe taste of your open palm. Sidestep a foe's advance with the left control stick. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3 and you'll be shoving folks out of the arena in no time, lad. Need to hear the basics again?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not going to, you know, go after anybody for having a different opinion, because I mean, he always says stuff like A and, you know, cuts off the G's in words that end in, you know, like learning. He always goes learning or wrangling. And he's, you know, from a bit of a backwater town, so that kind of fits. He's a rancher. This is one of the weirder games, though. I will say it. Ow, my soul. Oh, yep. There's fan service in this game, I forgot. My southern boy's soul. I suck at this minigame. Come on. No. Don't slap me. No. No, 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 no. I have never failed this before. I suck at it, but I've never failed it. Come on. Don't you dare push me out, Mayor. Come on. I'm so bad at this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop doing this. I swear I'm doing this right. Heck. I suck at it. Oh, heck. Well.
What's the matter, Link? Do you think I was going to take it easy on you? If you can't prevail in a match like this, then you'd have no chance against a Goron. For example, encounter...
Okay, yes, I know. I just suck at it. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Oh, boy.
Shut up.
Come on. I'm genuinely terrible. Okay, there we go. I would, don't phrase it like that. There we go. Throw you out of the ring, Mayor.
You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty. Next time I won't go easy on you, lad. Fight me as if you're fighting one of them Gorons.
That was you going easy on me?
Shut up.
Oh, heck. Come on, spam that button. Grab you. Push ya. Smack ya. Is smacking actually allowed in sumo wrestling? Like, that feels like that would be... like, against the rules. I thought it was just strictly, like, a test of strength. Then again, I know nothing about sumo wrestling, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Whoa-ho! Not too shabby, lad. With your natural talent, I'm sure you can take on the Gorons. You've gotten a sight stronger in the short time you've been gone, Link. Strong as you are, though, you can't hope to beat the Gorons wrestling with power alone. Those Gorons are made of rock. Nah, the secret to beating the Gorons is locked away in that chest. Take it with you, lad.
You got the thing! You got the iron boots!
Probably tell, those boots are made of iron, lad. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Let's be square, though, lad. You can't tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato.
Yeah, that is a good point. Well, I mean, maybe he wanted to, like... I think the idea was him testing Link's skill, you know, as a wrestler before he gave away his secret. You know, just to make sure Link could actually utilize it properly. I actually want to look around his house. Why do you have so many shoes? This man's a shoe collector. That's how he had the iron boots. Look at all those pots. Oh, I can't swing the sword. And an Oscar? You have an Oscar? That will not hold up in court. What? Is this his bed? Does he have a picture of himself next to his bed? I'm not even gonna question anymore. Oh, this is another mechanic that's just kind of introduced and used once, now that I'm thinking about it. Why does he have a Gerudo-style spear? I think those are actually called Naginatas. Going off of my knowledge of Hyrule Warriors with Impa. torch. Or maybe it could be like a halberd? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, it's really fun. I love this game. These are all normal. No, they're well. Okay, well, okay, maybe. The pictures of yourself and the pots and the shoes, maybe, but the naginatas above the doorway is a bit of a stretch for. Wait a minute. I'm glad I remembered this while I'm here. Hello, hero of time. I was seriously just about to ride right on past this. Oh, okay, my mistake. Sorry, I forgot that.
We meet again. You are a little more. You have a little more of the look of the hero than you did before. You feel ready to learn your next skill. Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now then, come at me.
Come at me, bro. Easy peasy.
Excellent. It appears that you are certainly capable of performing my lost arts. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind.
I love this. This is honestly one of the most useful. Really? That's actually kind of funny, because I always thought that the hero Shade being the hero of time was common knowledge.
No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must use ZR to thrust your shield against the defenses of your enemy, causing the fiend to recoil. Use ZL to lock on to me, then try it. You have learned much, so I am sure that you will see, you can see the moment when you have to, when you can do a shield attack.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. I can see that.
Excellent. Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I have taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? You then repel my magic attack with your shield attack.
Dead Man's Volley with the hero of time! Let's go! I think this enemy has plenty of holes already in him. Yep, we're just gonna move on from that.
Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you can easily defeat them. Done. You have learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack.
The second shield attack, yeah.
But I have 5 more secrets to teach you. In time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage, and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again.
Man, it really does change a lot of his characterization. You know, it's been said countless times, but, you know, with him being the hero of time and this game canonically being in the child timeline, you know, where Ocarina of Time's links... Ooh! I've never liked this bridge. Ocarina of Time links, you know, heroics from the adult timeline were just kind of forgotten and never really even happened, so nobody knows about it but him. You know, being able to pass on his heroics that he learned, you know, to someone that would actually appreciate it and even be able to use them to fulfill his quest a second time, you know, with the rising evils of the world and defeating them. is such a wild thing, and it really just... I love that little bit of storytelling. I mean, granted, it is, you know, with information from Hyrule Historia, and it can be inferred, like I said, because, you know, the Howling Stones are the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask songs. But it is so wild! And also, I think when this game released, we didn't have the official timeline yet, quote-unquote. Yeah, exactly! I mean, and there's also the fact that, you know, the Faron Woods, and, you know, with him being a ghostly Stalfos kind of looking character, and the bit of lore from Ocarina where, you know, adults that get lost in the woods become Stalfos, and kids that get lost in the woods become Skull Kids. It kind of leads into the idea that he died in the Kokiri Forest or the Lost Woods after returning from Termina when he became an adult for real. Which, I watched this a few months ago on the channel, but I wanna give a shout out to... There's a series on YouTube that is being done by somebody called Major Link, and it endeavors to really tell... Oh, hang on a minute. I gotta give attention to the game here instead of me. This cutscene, I love it. And I'm starting to remember why all of my memories of Twilight Princess come from this Eldin. I thought this was after the next temple. Yep, buddy, you made Link mad. When has this historically gone well for any villain? Yeah, Barnes L, absolutely. It's like, King Baldwin, you really need to learn your Hyrule history. Okay, can I please get this jump? Thank you. That would have been embarrassing if I hadn't been able to pull off that jump. You should know that if a man ever shows up wearing green and having a sword and a shield, don't tick him off at this point in time. Like, these villains will never learn. You have an army? We have a Link. Yeah! That'd be actually really weird. I mean, they already have a precedent for it with the canonical downfall timeline from Ocarina. Come on. Not the best showing of this fight. Come on. There we go. Take that, loser. Also, we were nowhere near that, but I love how the cutscene transitions seamlessly. You know, now that I've kind of pointed out and remembered about the Lord of the Rings films influence, I'm really starting to see it. Because I've always known about that interview, but I've never actually like actively thought about the Lord of the Rings movies. Heck, I'm not good at this. I'm really not good at this one. Luckily, I have milk. No, I didn't die. Come on now. Okay, that time I would have died if I hadn't drank my milk. Milk! It does a body good. And other 90s era slogans. This is why yeah, we're just racking up the timelines. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to do this very much. I've always sucked at this fight. Gonna drink my milk again. Ugh. Getting close. Run over. Ah. A game of Kuko, I believe, would be the Hylian term. Come on, how did I hit the Bulbo? Bulbo? Fucking... Heck, I know what those boar things are called. Yes! Like I didn't even need the second milk. Such an iconic shot. Such an iconic shot. Okay, if it was chalky milk, it would be a full heal. Not just 3 hearts. Link? Is everyone okay? Good. Beth, I'm sorry, you know, for shoving you. Are you mad? I think I finally understand. I understand what my dad meant when he told me I needed to be stronger. Like you, Link. I wasn't talking about strength, like lifting stuff. It was talking about being brave. Link, you saved me, didn't you? You can... You can do something to help the Gorons in the mine, too. Can't you, Link?
Oh no.
that glare as he just looks up a Death Mountain like, yeah, I'm coming for you now. You did this. That is not any sort of rage that I would want directed at me ever. Goodness.
Hey, you can look at stuff, but don't you dare just take things. That's my valuable merchandise. You want it? You pay for it. I decided to take on this unmanned shop. Buy something. It helps the whole village if you do.
We are not taking Wow! This has certainly increased in price since Ocarina of Time. What happened to 80 rupees?
A Hylian shield will cost you 200 rupees. Want one or not? I see. I suppose I can part with it.
You know, it might be wild for me to characterize as Mallow as that.
Maybe I can't become a hero, but I figure I can help people out with heroic business deals. You better work hard too.
But I've always loved the idea that Mallow is just secretly like a Tom Nook level money psychopath. What the heck? What? Can I do that again? No. How did I do that? There it goes with me pulling off random glitches that I don't know how to replicate in a Zelda game. Listen, it's not that I won't steal from a toddler. It's that I'm scared to steal from that particular toddler, okay? There's a difference. That toddler would buy and sell your soul and make a profit. I mean, look into his eyes. He's scary. At least, I think Mallow is a boy. I think that's what it said in the game, but I could be very wrong on that, and I hope I'm not. Boom, 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 boom. Hey there, Mr. Goron, man.
Oh, you're back again, human? You will never pass. You cannot hope to match our brute force.
Go down to the village and think about your actions, Mr. Goron. You know, is it really safe throwing the Gorons down to the village? I was not expecting him. That's not fair. Because I mean, they are literally just rolling where the kids and Renato is. And I guess Barnes is there too, but do we really care about Barnes' safety? Oh. Oh, he clipped through the wall! He clipped through the wall! Alright, yep. Now I remember how to get past that stupid steam vent. I was not quick enough with the boots. No, okay. You guys mind not shooting me with arrows? Oh my gosh, those fire arrows just reminded me of something stupid I did in Tears of the Kingdom. I was doing the Death Mountain area quest, and at one point there were rocks that I had to destroy, and you know, I don't like using weapon durability on that in those two games. So I thought, oh, I'll just throw a bomb flower. Not realizing or not thinking, you're in a volcano. If you pull out a bomb, it's immediately going to explode. And so when I pulled out the bomb, and it did exactly that, it immediately exploded. Yeah, when it immediately exploded, I had to take a minute and just I about died of laughter, because I genuinely didn't think it through.
Whoa! This looks dangerous. Is this the traditional Death Mountain welcome?
Kind of, yeah, honestly. Given how many times it's happened. Heck, this isn't great. Pretty much, honestly. I was so embarrassed, but at the same time, I couldn't help but just find it the funniest thing. Find it the funniest thing. Yeah, but my immediate reaction as I exploded was just, oh, right. It's a volcano. I will say, that is one of my favorite things when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, is the realizations of environmental factors that, you know, in the other games really wouldn't. Yeah, Milk Boys! Wait a minute. Milk Boys! I'm stupid, I could have just healed in the... Well, okay. I've gotta remember.
Greetings, brother. Pick up your hot spring souvenirs here. Check out our selection.
Funny.
Chugging a hot glass of milk after soaking in the hot spring is very popular, brother. Milk is 20 rupees for two servings. Are you buying, brother? Greetings again, brother. Let me fill your bottle with milk.
You got milk. Okay. It's so weird, and they put so much effort. Yeah, they put so much effort into the physics engine for Breath and Tears that I absolutely just cannot believe the stuff that they were able to pull off with that game. Or those games, rather. Especially with Tears of the Kingdom's, you know, Ultra Hand building stuff. That is... Like, and Recall, too, is... I don't think another developer could ever have pulled off Tears of the Kingdom. And I know this is me fanboying for Nintendo a little bit, and I fully realize that they're not, you know, the greatest game company ever. But, like... Dang, Nintendo is super crazy with their ideas and their creativity. It is wild. It is wild just how much that they're able to pull off. And what gets me is... Did I say Breath of the Tears? If I did, I meant to say Breath and Tears, not Breath of Tears. That just sounds like... Breath of Tears feels like it would be like one of those super artsy, you know, art school project films. And I imagine like the French narrator from SpongeBob talking over it. This is the Breath of Tears. It is with great sadness. Yeah, the fan game stuff and everything is really bad with Nintendo. Which is really... It is one of the things where they could actually learn from Sega. Yeah, like, exactly. And that's why I've kind of got the weird feeling about emulation like I was talking about earlier. What the heck did the camera just do? I've never seen the camera do that before. What the heck? That was weird. I would still love for there to be, like... the clunking! Oh my gosh. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Is this the young one who is such an imposing enemy that you must all gang up on him?
I think not, little brothers. I am a Goron elder, little human. I am called Goron. Because of certain circumstances, I must lead the Goron tribe in place of Darbus, our tribal patriarch. Tell me, little human, do you come from the village below? You have done well for it to come this far. You are strong. For a human. However, mines beyond here are sacred to my tribe. Outsiders are not allowed. Unless...
Would rock people be sweaty? That's a weird question that I'm not sure I'm prepared to ponder.
I could make an exception, but you would have to beat me in a contest of power. Are you willing to try that, little human?
Absolutely yes. Like, I don't even think this sumo minigame comes back for like... What? I'm sorry? Link with the lower body strength. Goodness, with those boots.
その距離のショット
Oh, no, you don't. Get punched, idiot. Oh, no, you don't. I've got to stop beansing it up. Okay, I'm beansing it up. I'm beansing it up. No, 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 no. Heck, 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 heck. Yeah. Brush your hands of him, Link.
Young warrior, you have a strong will and sharp eyes. Fine traits. Want to see how well you can use them. You have seen it, I would bet. The mountain, erupting without pause. The mountain began to rage. All four of us elders and Darbus, our patriarch, went inside to investigate its anger. We have a treasure that was entrusted to us by the spirits, and we must protect it. Do you understand? But the moment Darbus reached out and touched the treasure, everything went wrong. He collapsed, and before our very eyes transformed into an unspeakable monster. He began to rage through the mines, trailing ruin behind him. And the eruptions grew more frequent and more severe. We used all of our strength to seal him deep inside our mountain. It grieved us to do this to our patriarch, but we had no other choice of action. I ask this favor of you, young warrior. Go to the aid of Darbus. Make no mistake, the spirits have guided you here. I, Goron, need your help. On behalf of my entire clan, I ask you for your aid. Hey. You two, let the young warrior pass.
Sidestep. Don't mind me, just gonna take off my metal boots. That I promised I would tell no one about. Yeah, how did the Gorons not notice? The clunk, 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 clunk. The human walking around. And, you know, like I was saying with Link with the lower body strength, how was Link able to lift his leg that high if he could barely move with these boots on? To be fair, he like jumps in and out of them too. Wait, does he click his heels when he puts on the boots? Oh my gosh, he does. That's weird, I've never noticed that either. Does he click his heels? That's funny. I almost jumped while that lava was still up. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Goron.
Yes, I am human now.
Link? You... Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I thought this was much closer. For some reason, I was thinking it was like here, this lava spewing thing. I almost missed that timing too. Can I please climb the ladder? Thank you. Oh, the lava slug things. Are those actually the same lava slug enemies from the fire temple in Ocarina? You know, I don't think that it's possible. And I'm gonna try it the next time I encounter an enemy. I want to see if Midna bios enemies. I don't think she does. I don't remember her ever doing it. But it would be, if she doesn't, it would be amazing to see what Midna would bio an enemy as. Like, I imagine it would be like Tattle, where she makes fun of you, but it's like on steroids. With the amount of playful and, you know, sometimes even malicious teasing. Oh, no, it was closer. Okay, I was just... Okay, I'm stupid. Right. Dude, I pushed that switch and didn't realize that this was a separate area. Okay, well, that makes sense now. Glad I got that cleared up. You know? Okay, well, I'll get into that later. But I just had a thought that I want to bring up when I get a later item. Stupid percent, absolutely. I wear it like a badge of honor, okay? I'll at least admit my mistakes. Ah! I was not paying enough attention. Really? Am I gonna... Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Now we run. This time we have to pay attention and see if enemies are around us. You know, I love the change of, you know, the iron boots being for the fire temple as opposed to the water one. Initially, I know they are used later for it, but like the idea of it, you know, again, okay, hello. Of, you know, the items changing. That is a good way to break the sword, Link. But yeah, it is so cool. Ah, speaking of cool, is this the room? I think this is the room. Yep, it's the room. I love this room. I love the main gimmick of this dungeon. Also, this is a good time to point this out. Yeah, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker Link subtly hint to the player what they should be doing by looking at it. Twilight Princess is a lot less noticeable than Wind Waker is, because, you know, Wind Waker Link has the massive cartoon anime eyes. Yeah. Oh, I love the... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I love the sword flourish after you defeat an enemy. It's just those little touches that really make Twilight Princess Link just that much cooler than the rest of them. It's like some of them are absolute menaces, some of them are adorable cinnamon rolls. And then you've got Twilight Princess Link over here just like, hey, yeah, you mess with me, I'm going to stab you. And I will not have second thoughts. Ooh. Ah, that was too close for comfort. I love the sword flourish. He does the spinny sword thing. Like, I really wish that more Links got little... Is this the dongo? Oh, right, I wanted to see if Midna does bios. I don't think she does.
There's a minor volcano. You mean to tell me the Gorons coming in and out of this place like it's no big deal? You're just a measly human. If you fall in that lava, that's the end of it. So be careful.
Midna, I am feeling extremely offended here. Why do you have so much health, sir? Absolutely. I feel like Twilight Princess like just wants to be cool. I really wish that I would never ask for an M-rated Zelda game. No, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Not that I'm saying that an M-rated Zelda game wouldn't be awesome, because absolutely it would be. But I am asking for a darker Zelda game again. You know, in the vein of Majora's Mask or Twilight Princess, where it can get a little darker and deal with more heavy subject matter. Which I heard a lot of people online and mistranslated interviews with Aonuma talking about how Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, don't talk bad about Tears of the Kingdom. That's number, what, 6? That's 6 separate timelines? Oh boy, well. Absolutely, because, I mean, you know, I feel like everybody likes the lighthearted and cheery moments, but if you ask anybody their favorite moments or enemies or dungeons or most memorable things, they will always say stuff like the Shadow Temple and the Redeads and the Gibdo from the games that feature them. Because it's like, it's that stuff that that people remember. And it really does contrast to the bright and airy kind of feel of the overworlds. Yeah, it is wild seeing some of the concepts and stuff that they leave on the cutting room floor. I believe that the YouTuber Zeltic, that does a lot of Zelda content, was talking about, you know, Zelda games that never were, and, you know, comparing it to... Or, no, hang on, I gotta focus here. I gotta actually think about what I'm trying to say. Like, bringing in a lot of the concepts from games that just, you know, were cut or cut areas. It's such a cool thing, and what am I even trying to say? I'm talking in circles. All right, but now I get to be. This is one of the cooler mechanics in this game. Speaking of cut content and Zelda games, the magic meter was supposed to make an appearance in Twilight Princess. And, you know, I think everybody knows it at this point, but if you look on the back of the Wii box, at the very least, you can actually see a screenshot from earlier in development where the magic meter was still a thing. The breath meter appearing a minute ago reminded me of it.
I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Amoto is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, let's lend this tribe your power.
You got a key shard. In all 3, so the big key.
That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders.
Right away, Grandpops. Do 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 do. Oh, but going back to the darker elements of Zelda games, I was really upset when in the trailers for Tears of the Kingdom and like all the pre-release stuff that we got to see the Gibdo. But everybody thought that they were Redeads at first. And I'll count myself among them because, you know, seeing a thing just crawling on the ground looking like a really desecrated corpse was a wild experience, and so everyone just looked at that and thought, oh my gosh, the Redeads are back. And you know, you get to Gerudo, and you're swarmed with Gibdo, and it's like, oh my gosh, this could genuinely be like the really creepiness factor again. But for me, it never really elicited the same kind of reaction, and not just because, you know, nostalgia and all that. I don't count for it that way. I just feel like maybe I overhyped myself, you know, thinking that, okay, this is cool. This is so cool. I'm having to interrupt myself for this, but I've always loved the magnet walls with the iron boots. It's such a unique way to transform the item away from what it initially was and give it brand new life other than just, hey, sink to the bottom of water with it. No, you can walk on magnetized surfaces. It's so cool and unique. I love it. Honestly, I think Twilight Princess has some of the more unique puzzles in the series. Which is really... Honestly, it also has some of the hardest puzzles from what I've heard from players. Really, it is. And does it really never come back? The magnetism? I think you're right. I mean, there might be like a side area in Hyrule Field where it shows up again, but other than that, I'm not sure. Huh. Also, I like how Link was able to walk on ceilings and walls and stuff before Mario was. With Mario Galaxy. And this game came out, what, at least 2 years before Galaxy? It's always wild to see stuff like that, where like a unique kind of thing is remembered from one series, but really, technically, it made its debut in another. Oh, wow, this actually has a map on the... I was gonna say the bottom screen, but the bottom left. I know it's a little bit covered up by my assets, but that's kind of cool that you could actually... Okay, nothing major, yeah. I mean, I guess if it was used more often, it would be less memorable, I suppose. You know, making it less special and the like. Are there 2 different doors? Wait a minute. If there are 2 different doors, I'm gonna go for the more looks like it's hidden one. So, yeah, I was saying this yesterday, but the reason I wanted to do this, like, self-imposed challenge of keeping the Ordon shield is... Okay, there's no door. Is because you can never get the Ordon shield back, to my knowledge. And even the wooden shields that Mallow was selling in the Mallow, in the Mallow Mart here in, down in Kakariko, were not the Ordon shield. And I always try to make it a point to always keep the Ordon shield. I mean, I know it's not hard because, you know, once you get the Hylian shield, you don't need it. You don't need anything else. You know... Oh, wow, okay. It's times like these where you can really see just how much of the work the textures do. Because look at the model for Link's tunic. It is clearly just rectangular, but the textures are doing all of the work of filling it out. And you can really tell with it being upside down that it really is just a few rectangles with some brilliant texture work. Oh my gosh, now that I've noticed it, I can't unsee it. And I was gonna say it looks like something out of a PS2 game, but it really is from that era, so, I mean, it fits. Hello, Boblins. Yeah, exactly. Well, not really a dime it does it. I mean, it cost me 200 rupees to get this one. I know, it is... It's stuff like that that really... You know, I've seen texture work of... The models, okay. The models from Ocarina and Majora are super simplistic, but the shading and texture work on them makes them look so much more detailed than they actually are. It really does just trick the brain. I'm not even going to respond to that one. I'm just gonna let that one be in the air for eternity. Alright, what does this button do? Ah! I also love the idea of, you know, the Gorons being a technologically advanced civilization. You know, with electromagnets and the like. Because I feel like a lot of people attribute more intelligence and wisdom to the Zora. You know, with their... You know, because the water temples are always, you know, more the complicated dungeons and the like. But, like, this shows that, you know, even though they're a bit of muscle heads, the Tektites. Now, it's weird. I was saying this yesterday, but even though I have terrible arachnophobia, and I'm genuinely terrified of Skulltulas, the Tektites have never bothered me in any game that they've ever appeared in. Which is like a strange thing. Because, I mean, they still have the same legs, the leg design that honestly, the legs are the main thing I cannot get past with arachnid and spiders. So, like, there's too many legs. How do I... Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh, no. I don't like that they made them so realistic looking in this game, and to a lesser extent, Skyward Sword. But, like, I also appreciate the fact that they made them more realistic looking, because it really did just breathe new life into an older Zelda enemy that really needed it to keep up that scare factor, I guess. So many Zelda enemies have that scare factor. Oh, this area. Okay, this area reminds me of something from Portal. I think Portal 2, where you're doing like the gravity wells and you have to shoot it through a portal and catch yourself later. I love stuff like this. Okay, Link with the upper body strength now. Link never skipped a single arm or leg day, apparently. To be fair, I mean, he's able to wrestle Gorons, so... I mean, granted, he is usually the help of the iron boots, but still. What does the crystal switch do here? And, hang on a minute. No, you can't use the slingshot to hit the crystal switch. Oh wow, that has a lot of time on it. He really is. He also has absolutely no chill. This Twilight Princess Link. Okay, where does this go? Ooh. Going back to that YouTuber I was mentioning a minute ago, Zeltic. He once did a video that was like top 10 epic Link moments, and so many of them actually just went to Twilight Princess. Oh. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about it. I was hoping. I also love the idea that, you know, the slow... Wait a minute. Oh, that's actually cool. I didn't know that it emitted light, like a proper light. Man, light physics in 2006? That's crazy. PC gamers, eat your heart out. I'm joking. I don't want to anger the PC players. Oh no. That's a fate worse than death, that one. Alright, where's the key that I'm missing? Because apparently I've missed a key somewhere. Great. Now I gotta go find it. I will say, as much as I love the... Excuse me. Can I even get out of here? Oh no, okay. That's what this does. Oh, I do have the key. I'm stupid. No! Yo, I Indiana Jones'd it. I cannot believe I Indiana Jones'd it. That felt cool. That felt really cool. See, I was expecting the keys to be in the bottom left, and now that I say that out loud, I realize that's where the mini map is. But when I didn't see it, I was really confused because I have been playing a lot of the N64 games. I think that's where the keys are in those games, but I can't be certain. Ooh. Wait a minute, is the roll stab is in this? Okay, I was trying to remember what game had the roll stab. Like it's these little quirks to his movement and his move set that really do just make him stand out. Like the roll stab is awesome. I think that's also in Minish Cap, now that I think about it. I love Minish Cap. It's probably my favorite of the 2D games. Because it's a wild experience. Then I've always loved stuff that can play around with, like... The real keys were the friends we made along the way. Is that true? This is an awesome use of this mechanic, too. Like, they really did just throw everything at the wall for this one mechanic, this one dungeon. Oh my word, that was... I want to say that was completely planned and calculated, but it Wait a minute. The music is Goron City. That's cool.
Oh, the young human. I am pleased to make it to this far, brother. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Goramizo. You have heard the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother.
You got another key shard. I also love that the big key is different in this.
Now, there is one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that you may need. Something that may help you. A weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, so we have protected it through the generations. Now, When our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you. With the blessing of the Gorons.
Is this the weapon? Let's see what the weapon is, guys.
Ah, it's 10 rupees. I see. The real power is in money. I can buy the fused shadow off of your patriarch. Got it, I understand. Also, you are literally just the Goron Elder from Majora's Mask. But in... Why are you smoking? Stop smoking. What? Why are you... Also, how do rocks grow hair? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. That is not what I was trying to do. I will say that ladders feel extreme. I clipped through the ladder. Ladders feel extremely touchy in this game. And sometimes the control seems to get a little bit wonky too. Okay, yeah, I have to go this way. I'm saying, where's the ancient weapon or whatever? Because, I mean, it obviously wasn't the actual money. It was just a bit. But... I thought it would be in that room, honestly. Just because there was a chest in the other room. I really hope I haven't messed up here. Why? Oh, come on, we can do it. Oh, I'm yawning. That's not great. All right, what do we got? Slash, slash, slash. And chest. You got a rupees. Open the door right now. All right. Okay, I do have a full bottle of milk for this, so that was weird.
Whoa, human! What business does a human have coming here? None. No business. This is a forbidden place. I protect this treasure from you.
I will protect this treasure from you. He's not a Nopon from Xenoblade. He's a Goron. Oh no. So long, Mr. Goron. Sorry, when I saw the battle arena, I had to do the Mario 64 joke. So long, King Bowser. You know, a lot of people say that that sounds like so long, Gay Bowser. And I have to imagine... And Nintendo and Charles Martinet himself have even come out and said, no, that's not what I'm saying. Or that's not what Mario is saying. And they say it's so long King Bowser, which I absolutely do not believe. But I also know he's not saying so long Gay Bowser. I mean, the official... Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, no! Oh, that sucked. Look at me, talking about Charles Martinet, and I die. How much damage did that actually do to me? Just... Okay, falling into a bottomless pit does 2 hearts. But falling into an actual lava only does 1? Really, Link? Can we be angled properly? Okay, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, so This Goron has very blue eyes. Goodness. Yeah. I feel like what he's actually saying is so long, eh, Bowser? Like, huh? Like, kind of mocking Bowser when he says it. So long, eh, Bowser? And I feel like the G from so long and the A kind of meld together because of, you know, N64 bit crushing. And it just kind of sounds like what everybody hears. Because I've always heard it as so long, eh, Bowser? Come on, give me an opening. Okay, I guess. Thank you, Hero of Time. You know, this game really does get a lot easier when you actually just use the sword techniques. So long, Mr. Goron. Alright. I mean, look at his eyes, though. They're super blue. Like, that is crazily blue. Also, how is a rock... If the Gorons are rock creatures... Ow! If Gorons are rock creatures, how's his belly jiggling? Come on, swing. I don't like how this is bit like ice physics. Come on, swing. Swing. Swing at me. Swing. Thank you. Oh, come on! That was close enough. Jiggly rocks exist. I have never seen nor heard of this. I don't know if you're pulling my leg or doing a bit here. But if they genuinely do exist, I want to know, because that sounds really weird. So long, Mr. Goron. Man, it'd be so cool if Link and Mario ever met. And I'm not... Ow! Okay, buddy. I'm talking about just like in Subspace Emissary from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This is not good. I mean, like actual canonical meeting. Ah! Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl was an amazing story. Like, okay, it wasn't an amazing story, but it was an amazing fan servicey game, and I loved every second of Subspace Emissary. It really annoys me that Sakurai refuses to do an actual story anymore because those cutscenes got leaked. Before the game released. Sakurai, and I love his opinions on game design and his philosophy on it, but I cannot get behind his refusal to make an actual crossover story for Smash just because the Brawl cutscenes were leaked.
Ugh, that hurt. A lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Ugh. Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Ah, so that is why you are here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past.
No, it's the hero of time.
But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe.
And I can prove that it's the hero of time, too. Oh, I love that the lava fills up and raises the platform back up. Oh my gosh, it really is just Bowser in the Fire Sea. Wait, that's actually cool. I mean, I was making the joke, but like, I didn't even fully consciously realize it. The hero of rhyme? No, that's Cadence of Hyrule Link. I can see that, actually. No, that being a bit of a rhythm game. I've never actually played Cadence of Hyrule. I would love to, but I'm not a huge fan of... Okay, I'm not even a fan at all of... There it goes. Not a fan of rhythm games. And I feel like you have to be somewhat good at rhythm games. You got the hero's bow! The same bow from Termina. Don't believe me? Well, the Terminian bow is literally called the hero's bow as well, and it has a very similar design. Set it to Y, X, or R on the item screen. And carry up to 30 arrows. And I like to always keep it to my R button in the Wii U version. It feels more like an actual, like, shooter, with it being bound to one of the bumpers or triggers. And, okay, you almost fell on my head. You big meanie. Big, mean, stupid, whatever the heck, slime thing? Swing? Yes. Yeah, especially given, you know, the last time they licensed the Zelda IP out. We got, oh boy, I can't wait to go bomb some Dodongos.
My boy.
The CDI games. Alright, I think I have to pull these? No? Is there a switch or something? Nothing? Really? What do I do? I mean, I see a... Wait, was that a finishing blow available right from the start with that thing? Ah! Oh, this isn't fair at all. Oh, no.
My boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for.
I don't know enough of his lines from those games to do a full impression. Come on. There we go. Is this cheap? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. 'Cause I don't like the BMOs in this game. I saw the torch light up and I thought it was the BMO shooting me. I will say, I know a lot of people hate motion controls, but I love them, especially for aiming. Ah, thank you, thank you. I shall wear that as a badge of honor. That apparently I can do a good impression of the CDI Zelda game king. Like, it's my claim to fame. You got the compass, again with this being always near the end of the dungeon. Oh, it is just a finishing blow. Okay, Link, that is... Is there more up there? No? Why was he looking up then? Huh. That's really weird. Also, you know, I love how this Link can move stuff like these giant BMOs without breaking a sweat and without needing any upgrades like the Goron bracelet or the gold or silver gauntlets. It really does just put him... Okay, I've seen a lot of videos doing, like, you know, comparing all the Links and putting them in a quote-unquote battle royale. And everybody always puts Twilight Princess near the top, and I'm like, yeah, he's great, but his arsenal really isn't up to snuff compared to other Links. And they always say that the hero of legend is number one. And it really always does come down to legend from Link to the Past, the Oracle games, and Awakening. Or Hero of Time, because of Majora's Mask. Hang on, Can I please hit this keys? Thank you. Arrows are a bit more... Oh gosh. Just the thought of Twilight Princess Link with Ultra Hand. You think people think that Tears of the Kingdom Link committed war crimes with that Ultra Hand thing? Okay. Am I just not allowed to oops. Am I just not allowed to shoot those things with the slingshot? See, I remembered this room. Alright, I think this is actually fairly strong against these guys. Oh my gosh, how much damage does the arrows, or do the arrows do? My word! Didn't those things take like forever to kill with the sword? Okay, well... Wait a minute. I want to try the boomerang. That did not do anything. Right. It's around this time that I wish I had bombs to use bomb arrows. No! No! Well, that sucked. That really, really sucked. But it looks like the enemies don't respawn, so I'm happy with that. Yep. But it's not a death, so I'm not exactly gonna count it. No! Okay, here I can stop spamming the arrows. I'm sorry, what? Oh, he's got like sticky feet. That's weird. Come on. I see the weird things that like geckos have that allow them to stick to trees. Geckos and other lizards. I'm not a lizardologist, so I wouldn't be able to tell a lot about lizards. A lizardologist. I believe that there's probably an actual word for that. What is the point of being up here? Oh, it's for this. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. That's cool, though. It's so cool. That, yeah, honestly, that would suck. Well, I mean, sometimes there are other heroes that appear. So maybe the time I wouldn't be 100% doomed. You know, sometimes it's an adorably ditzy Linkle girl that just cannot read a compass to save her life. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. I love Linkle as a character. Like, I really wish that she could be canon. It really upsets me that Hyrule Warriors... No, not Barnes to the rescue. I think I would just give up if Barnes was chosen to be a hero. mean, I know that the Triforce of Courage chooses its wielder, you know, based on whoever embodies the courage the most, and did I mess up somewhere? Hang on, I gotta... is there no way to... Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm embarrassed because if I... No, it won't respawn me where I entered. I'm gonna say if I just jump in the lava, will it respawn me? Wait a minute. Okay, this is the entrance. This is not where I need to be either. This, I think, is. Okay, so I need to be up there. Ah, which means... Wait, what? There, okay. Is this the right way? Almost. I had to look down at the Wii U gamepad map to actually see where I had to go, because I messed up. There it goes. Yeah, I definitely messed up and forgot that in the room with all of the Beamos, there was another way I could go. I don't know why. Magnet goes yoink. Yoinky sploinky. There better not be any enemies in here anymore. Good. I am way too comfortable with doing the roll jumps. I don't even think they give you extra jump length in this game. But I'm so used to it from Ocarina and Majora that it just feels wrong to not try to roll jump. Alright, what we got here? What in the world? I forgot about this guy's design. He's cool.
Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you may pay a visit, young human. I am far-sighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards.
Fair.
If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is from his new grotesque form? But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now, to the patriarch's room.
Is this a classroom or something? No, I'm stupid, those are spectator seats. You know, I do love the idea that... Those are Dodongo skins. That's kind of weird, actually. That's actually really cool. But I love the idea that, you know, it's not just the fact that the Gorons are like... Oh, wow, this is interesting set dressing, too. That's kind of cool, is like a weightlifting kind of pulling thing, strength training. That's actually wild. But I'm getting sidetracked over and over. But I like that it's not just like a one-time thing of, you know, just the one room with the one elder with the sumo stuff. It's showing that, you know, throughout the entire Goron mines, there are places where sumo wrestling is practiced and done. It really does. Honestly, I'd say that's what Twilight Princess. No, I honestly thought it was for a second too, but then I looked and also remembered the boss fight of the dungeon, which honestly that's very subtle foreshadowing too. Ah, my hair is in my eyes. No. piece. Hey. Wait, no. I gotta go this way. I almost did a stupid. Actually, let me check the first floor on the minimap. Or on the gamepad map. Okay, nothing. Okay. Have I been through here? Oh, this is actually really cool, having to go through areas you've kind of already been, even though I don't think... Okay. What are you... Are you the same enemy from Skyward Sword? What are those enemies called? I don't... They're not foxes, that's Tears of the Kingdom kind of Dodongo looking things. What are they called? Spumes, that's it. Yeah, I've often thought about that too. Especially given that these are literally electromagnets. And, you know, with the power they have to just rip Link off of the ground. I interrupted the sword flourish, no! That was awful aim. Okay, can I please hit the Bulblin? Thank you. Okay, I think I made up for my bad aim. Oh, you. No, Link, how did you turn fully around? There we go. I remember having to come back to this dungeon for something. And I think it's in this room, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm also not certain if I'm completely misremembering. No, you suck! Oh, you suck. I'll just take you both down, losers. I think what I'm trying to remember is over here. Oh, is over here. Oh, I absolutely do. If I'm doing a game, I usually try to do, if it's within reason, a 100% playthrough, and I like to, you know, kind of just go through it fully on stream too. I definitely plan on doing the full thing. I have a lot of trivia and stuff about games that I play. Like I try to play games that I know a lot about, and can kind of bring up any interesting facts or kind of trivia about them or their development as I go along. A lot of my influences for content creation I grew up watching did that, and that's just kind of how I've adopted my style of commentary and gameplay. Oh heck. All right, well, that's the boss fight. Okay. Wait a minute. I wonder if that fairy will respawn if I leave and enter this room again. Because if that fairy can respawn, I want to use it. Let me find out. Items. I mean, I do have one more use of my milk. Oh gosh. Now, is it bad that I just want one of my emotes eventually to just be a bottle of milk now? Because of the Milk Boys? That would be actually really funny. I think I may genuinely do that. Maybe. I'd have to really fully decide on that. But it would be an absolute amazing A-tier bit. Oh, unremarkable and odd places. I've never heard of that one, but boundary break, absolutely. Welcome back to another episode of Boundary Break, where we basically take the camera anywhere we want. Alright, I hear one more bow boy. Maybe I don't? Get out of here, pots. Alright. Up there. You know, I love that sometimes I have immaculate aim, and then sometimes I... Oh, I did hear more ball boys. Hang on. I want to know, actually. That felt really cool. Ah. Oh, that's that series? Okay, I had heard something about a guy that had traced all the rivers in Skyrim, but I had never actually looked into it. That's really cool, and that's nice to actually know the name. I actually had an idea for a series, you know, going over environmental storytelling in some of the games that I've grown up playing. Because I've noticed some stories that were told by like background small details in the environment that are like microcosms of a larger story. I don't want to give anything too much away, so I apologize for being extremely broad strokes with it, just in case I do decide to go forward with the first idea that I've had for something like that. This is a cool boss. I will say the boss designs in Twilight Princess are fantastic. I also have something in the works that's like the old series on Game Theory's channel, where it was, oh my word. Okay, I gotta focus here. Link, come on. Trip him up. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, okay, sorry. I have a... It's kind of like the old Game Theory series where it was like... I think it was the guys that actually do Death Battle nowadays doing crossover kind of content with like trying to connect a bunch of different games universes together with different crossovers and Easter eggs and stuff. Come on, can I please grab the thing? Am I doing this wrong? I am. Okay, Link, please, just roll. This boss fight is much more spectacle than it actually is, isn't it? Which is a bit of a problem that I feel like Twilight Princess bosses have, where they're really cool designs and awesome aesthetic and atmosphere, but a lot of them are super easy. Now, there is one or two that absolutely are not easy. And I know this is only the second boss, so maybe I'm speaking too soon there. Yes, run from me, Mr. Giant Goron demon-possessed thing. Which isn't a bad thing, focusing on set dressing. Because there are some games where it feels really cool to beat a giant boss after memorizing an attack pattern and or scaling the giant boss in cases of like Shadow of the Colossus. And the FromSoft games where beating the boss feels amazing because you really overcome your own failures and your own deaths eventually by learning the boss. But I feel like Zelda pulls it off by, making the player feel powerful, but also, still having really imposing looking bosses.
Well done. Now we have 2 fused shadows. You've been very helpful so far. So as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of darkness, or pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth. A life of luxury? How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her of the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it after all. And I would never wish any harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine.
I really do love that she puts up a front.
Well, just one more left. Shall we?
Yeah, it is amazing. I've seen the videos and clips of that. You got a heart container! Look at that! There are 6 of them now. Link, look at them. Thank you. No, Link. There we go. And that's fine enough. Can we talk to this guy? Oh, you can! I don't think I've ever actually talked to him.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh? What am I doing here? Ugh, my head. It aches.
Can we talk to him again?
Ugh, so much pain. I can't remember anything.
Wanna go outside? Are you all done here?
Yes. Yes, I am. Boom, boom. Wasn't one of the Silent Hill games like that too, where English was the original? Or am I thinking of the Resident Evil games?
Heroic Link. North of here, across the plain and past the Great Stone Bridge, in the lands guarded by the spirit Lanayru, you shall find one who you seek.
Link! Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya, and hold on, Link. See? I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Link? When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. So, you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya.
Leave the children to me. I will watch over them. I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way.
See? Mallow does not want us to succeed. He was not bowing to us. He wants us to die. He is in it for the money. He is there to fund both sides of this war. He wants to profit. He's a war profiteer. And you cannot convince me otherwise. That, or they didn't fully rig his animation model to be able to bow. But I still say that he's in it for the money. He doesn't care about us. Look at him. Look at him. He's smug. He's evil, clearly. Ah. Listen. That toddler is out for blood, and I will never believe anything but. Can I actually go get bombs from Barnes yet? Oh my word, I also made bank off of going into the dungeon. Oh. Gosh, I just remembered. Oh no.
Hey now, bud. How about this now? Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open up a shop again. Well, sort of. Guess I've only got one type of bomb, but hey, that's one more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. I'll add more types as we go. For now, have yourself a look-see and see what I've got so far.
Can I actually buy these? Oh. Okay, sure.
This, you haven't got a bomb bag? I've got a special offer going right now, my bomb bag premium kit, which comes with a bag and bombs, just 120 rupees. How about that? That's right. Now you'll get to taste the true height of perfection with my finely crafted bombs. Oh, and you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows, or when you need ranged explosives. I'll send you a letter with the details later so you can read about it at your leisure.
You got a bomb bag! You see, this bomb bag actually looks like it's made from the stomach of a Dodongo.
Well, hey, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you just drop on by anytime.
When do you sleep? Is this the reason you're a coward? You're just on copious amounts of sleep deprivation? Also, close your mouth, dude. It's off-putting. What do you got back here? Oh, right! This is the game where you can sell bombs. I don't think that's a feature I ever have used. Unregulated explosive. Is that like a... Oh my gosh, that's actually really cool attention to detail. That's a mortar and pestle for grinding stuff into gunpowder. Wow. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about with small details in games. You know, where you just pick up on small things and it's awesome. Anyhow, now that I'm completely awestruck by that, I think I'm gonna do some more stuff around Kakariko. And then I don't know how long I'll be going for. Because I do like to keep it, or I would like to keep it at least one dungeon per stream. But obviously I don't want to start it to go into Linearu yet. But I know that bombs open up quite a few things. So I might just go around and collect what I can with them. It'll keep things a bit more organized that way. I do wish that this game had Oh, I love the house theme. Colin. You sly dog. You were faking being hurt just so you could have these girls wait on you, weren't you? I mean, fair play, but come on, man. Have some dignity.
Come on now, Colin.
Don't you want to eat some stew?
Wait, before you do, drink some of this. Yeah, it's a special drink I made. I blended water from the Spirit Spring and water from the hot springs. It's yummy!
Okay. You do one heroic deed and you get all the girls. Meanwhile, Link is just maidenless. SMH my head. I'm joking for the record. No, I feel like that's probably that's a trope that I've seen in a lot of anime. You know, the doting trope. I mean, it works. No maidens? Not the Megamind meme. I can't think of hearing any variation of that without thinking of Megamind now. Okay, why can't I catch these? You caught a male ant. Bug fans love that golden color. Sorry, I was being quiet there to let the music play out. Are these waves? Wow, the Gale Boomerang really helps with them. I say, and then I immediately get hit. Oh, yeah. Definitely feel that. Memories. What in the world? What? You get a special reward if you kill all the Gwades? I didn't know that. Interesting. Can I shoot this down? No, but... rolling into the... How do I get this down? Well, when all else fails, blow it up. Well, I got it down, just not exactly the way I wanted to. Yes. Perfectly acceptable amount of force. The boomerang looked like it just got the wasps, or the hornets off of it. That's what I initially thought, but when I tried it, it didn't come down. I'm not gonna bother with it, it's just for fishing bait and... Well, I am doing 100%, I'm not gonna worry about the fish. The fish codex thing. Although there is one area where I will be fishing, just because it's a nice bit of, I guess, hidden dialogue. Or hidden, you know, whatever the heck. Can I get my bomb with the boomerang? You know, I don't really want to send an exploding bomb back at myself now that I'm, you know, thinking about it. Isn't there a heart piece at the bottom of this? Well, I think I also killed them with the boomerang, so it's fine. Oh, right. The water bomb needing thing. That was weird. The heart piece took a while to show up. Imagine drowning in the sacred spring. You know, another thing I really like about the attention to detail here. I was about to say, the finishing area is really far away, but The fishing area is not. Okay. Yeah, you had me concerned there for a second. Yeah, as I was saying, I love how Link's tunic, you can see it get wet whenever he enters water, and it'll quickly dry off whenever you leave. Like it's, I know it's just a simple recolor, but it's those little extra details that really sell a game world and make it really feel lived in. And there we go again with me not being able to jump over a fence. Okay, come on, Epona. I don't even have this much trouble in Ocarina of Time. There we go, much better. I will say that Twilight Princess has probably the most interesting overworld, just because there's so much you can do in it. They really are, honestly. Can I blow this up? I don't think I can, but... Oh, I can. Ooh, it's got money in it. What was that, 25 rupees? I kind of almost already made the money back that I spent at Barnes' shop. You know, that reminds me, I've seen a lot of people complain about pricing of certain things in this game. Especially, you know, a certain area. Can I blow this up? Can I be cool with it? Yes, I can be cool. You know, is Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild the only times bomb arrows have been a thing? Oh no, not you. Mr. Link, wait! Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. This letter is for you, Link. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. You know, it was really weird 100%ing Hyrule Warriors and unlocking that outfit along the way. Like, it's so weird. Yeah, he's definitely not like the postman from Majora's Mask. Oh, levers! I think those are the levers of this game. You know, I love it when I love getting to see the redesigns of enemies. Okay, I definitely don't want to go to Lanayru just yet. That was weird culling on the shadow there. Wait. The shadow disappeared. What? Can I do that again? I know I was riding and Epona and Link did not have a shadow. What? I can't seem to replicate it. I'm okay, well, chalk that up to another glitch that I've seen. There it goes again. The shadow disappeared for like a split second. I know I'm not crazy. The reason I bring it up is because I was about to make a joke of, do you think Midna is being the shadow there? And, you know, I was really focusing on the shadow because I was about to make that joke, and then I realized it wasn't there. It's weird. Is that a bug? Yes, that is a bug. Not like a glitch bug, but an actual bug. Finish the bird. Okay, I wasn't sure, honestly. I'm glad I have footage of it. Come on. Okay, I think I have to approach it slow, don't I? And cut. No! Cut. There it is. Male grasshopper. Where do you think you're gonna go, huh? Again, going back to what I was saying yesterday about, you know, using the items in Zelda combat, really changing the way the game plays and feels. Is that a chest? It is a chest. I'll have to remember that for later. I swear, every game that I play, I always find some sort of graphical glitch or developer oversight in an area, or like something that is missing a texture completely. And it's always hilarious to discover it. Because they're always in plain sight. And just areas that, like, should 100% be polished. And I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my gosh, one tiny graphical glitch, the game is unplayable. No, I genuinely like finding all these bugs and graphical glitches that I have over the years. Ooh, there's a bug there. Camera, can you work with me? There it goes. Ah, female pill bug. Alright. Honestly, collecting all these bugs now is going to be worth it. Now that I think about it. Oh, I love the way that nighttime looks out here in Hyrule Field. That... Wait, I heard another bug. Oh, the night theme. Wait, I have to do it. I have to get over there. Since it's nighttime, and there is no reliable way to just casually make it night in this game. This is beautiful. The Wall of Twilight with Hyrule Castle. This is beautiful at night. Because it really does solidify that it's just an unnatural darkness. It's so pretty. And I kind of agree with Midna, though, that Twilight and the Twilight Realm is really, really pretty from the outside. At the very least. But just this image. I've always loved this. Where it's like a corrupted Aurora Borealis kind of thing. Where it's just a wall of twilight. I actually... Oh, I've been able to get this for a while then. Uh-oh. Oh, that's embarrassing. I mean, not like it would have given me another heart container. Oh, no, that's a chest. Okay, can't get that until later. Where is Epona? Where did I leave Epona? Oh no. I love that these rocks just give out rupees. Does this work? Oh wow, they learned from Ocarina and Majora. No! That's not fair. I wanted to backpedal speed walk. Though, to be fair, there is a faster form of movement coming up. That isn't just... Is this a cave? What? What did I just... Huh? I didn't take damage, or did I? What is this, and where does it lead? Okay, it's just a Deku Baba. Peace, you are not a problem with the boomerang. I think I genuinely want to find glitches at this point. Because like I said, it is so much fun to just find bugs and glitches. Hello, Tektite. I don't know the name of every single Zelda enemy, so I can't always be, you know, oh, this is this enemy and this is that. But the ones that I do know, I will point out. Which, you know, it is kind of sad that Midna can't identify enemies like Navi and Tattle could. Oh, come on. And I feel like there is a way to learn what the enemies are called in this game that isn't just like a guide. But I don't know what it is. Hello, Deku Baba. Is this the last time the Deku Babas have been seen in the series? Is it Twilight Princess? Okay, that was overkill. Okay, I'm uncombining those bombs. Because I would much rather use only one resource as opposed to using two at the same time. I'm very miserly when I play Zelda games. I will always try to use anything that, you know, doesn't require ammo or isn't a isn't a consumable. Oh, heck. Okay, well, I'm changing that rule because that is extremely satisfying and fun to do. You got 50 rupees. That's the wrong item jingle. You got 50 rupees. There we go. That's the proper one. Is this the cave where you get something for lighting all the torches? Okay, I just looked over at the stream to see if this was too dark and if I needed to turn up any brightness, but it doesn't look it. Oh! It's one of those! I can't do anything about that yet. Okay, that's great to remember for later. And, speaking of things that I can't do anything with, that spider is dead. And that had nothing to do with anything that I couldn't use, but I just kind of wanted to say it just to draw emphasis to the fact that I was killing the spider. Bomb arrows really do make Skulltulas a joke. Hey, another piece of heart. I'm speeding through these. Anything useful? 15 rupees? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. And as for you, there is genuinely nothing I can do to hurt you. But I want to make sure I want to leave. Speaking of the horrifying Zelda enemies that I wish came back in the new games. I'm not going to spoil what those are for people that haven't played the game and don't know yet. I'd rather just encounter one of those naturally. All right, thank you. Thank you for spending time out here. What else can I do out in Hyrule Field? Hyrule Field is not that way. Hello, Mr. Deku Baba. What is this way if that way was one of those enemies? Again, not spoiling. And a heart piece. Is this just like a dummy path? Oh, there is a chest. I bet this is a stamp, isn't it? I love that bomb arrows can just one-tap the Skulltulas. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna go to Faron and probably call it for myself as well. Because there's one last thing I want to do in Faron Province. Faron Woods, rather. And then I think I'll be done. I'm not sure. I thought there was another shop that opened up. Also, it might be good to... Oh, no, I have a ferry. Okay, I was gonna say it might be good to restock on milk, but... While I'm in Ordona.
Did I do this one? I may have completely forgotten to get this bug over here. Hello, little bug friend. I'm just going to sneak up on you and pick you up. Put you in pocket. If I have not already. Male pill bug. Oh, I have not picked you up. I'm glad I remembered. Yeah, away, Epona! Away! Oh, there's an entire other section of Hyrule Field. Before the Faron and Ordona province. Province? Province. And I found out that I'm a little bit weird. What? I know, big shock. But I have a tendency to pronounce vowels as their hard sound as opposed to their soft. But only on certain words. Like I just did there with province. Province is the way that, you know, is how I would say is the correct way to say it. But because of my want to... Oh, okay, I know what that is for. Because of my stupid, apparently, nature to just say words stupidly. Are those stallhounds? Wait, these are actually a thing? I did not... Okay, so, speaking of Skyrim from earlier, there's a mod for Skyrim on PC called Relics of Hyrule. And it adds in a ton of stuff from the Zelda series that you can collect and use, and even adds in a bunch of lore kind of tying Skyrim to the Zelda series, which, I mean, conflicts with both series lore from my understanding. But it's so much fun. And you can tell that the person that made the mod enjoys both series and has a huge passion for both Zelda and the Elder Scrolls. All right, Mr. Baldwin. Sorry. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, you can tell that this creator has such an immense passion for... Can I please get this bug? Really? We're really doing this? Gotcha. The reason I am picking up all these bugs is these are genuinely a collectible. Can I... Yes, I can access this. I wasn't sure if this was on the gamepad or if it was on the main screen. But yeah, there are 8 times 2, 16 bugs. 24, I can't count. Wait a minute, can I count? Now I'm second guessing myself again. Nope, it is 24. Okay, I just can't count. Yay! I really do have a zombie brain. Goodness. Okay, I want to get back on Epona now. Oh, this chest hurts. To just know that it's right there. And yeah, you can't grab it until super late game. Where in the world did Epona go? Is there a map marker for Epona? Or do I just genuinely have to find a... Oh, there she is. Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have to find one of those horseshoe plants? To call her. But no, she's just over here, resting her legs. Hello, Epona. Thank you for waiting for me. And slip through here, and go back to the Faron province. See, I don't know exactly if there's anything that I can do here, but I want to imagine there is. I know at least this is opening up something for later in the game, so I'm going to absolutely... Nope. Game, stop it, Epona. Bad.
Bad Epona. Bad. There we go. Alright. Watch it go boom. That's another thing that I've kind of taken from a YouTuber I used to watch years ago. Actually, the first YouTuber that I ever actually watched was this guy. He was a small YouTuber back in like 2009, 2010 maybe. His name was something like Argon Matrix. And I don't know if that was his joke, the watch it go boom thing, or if it was stolen from another YouTuber at the time. But that's where I remember it from. And it's just something that has stuck with me forever. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can really... Well, hang on. Maybe there is one last thing. But it really wouldn't give me a heart container. Whew. Nope, nothing really. Alright. I was just trying to see if there was any letters about stuff that I could potentially do at this point. But I will probably go back to Ordona, or Ordon, and then call it for the night. But yeah, I've actually had a lot of fun. I will, save my spiel for what I usually, go to my little outro room thing. Like I always do. I think I'll grab the one last collectible from Link's house, and then that'll be it. I will say, Epona feels really twitchy and touchy in Twilight Princess as opposed to Ocarina and Majora. I've always loved the house theme in this series. I don't really think it gets used enough. Also, I love that attention to detail of him putting the lantern down while he's opening up the chest. That's so cool. But that is where I want to call it for the night. So... Oh, that's the wrong one. No. No. Ah, there it goes. I pushed the wrong scene. Oh no, I was about to do my whole thing and not be able to be here. Heard. But yeah, that's embarrassing. I pushed the wrong scene. As always, I want to thank everyone that came out tonight. If you watched for a few minutes, a few seconds, or even the whole thing, I genuinely appreciate all of it. You guys are the best, and honestly, this would not be as fun without you all here. Probably be back here for this again tomorrow night. I'm still working on getting the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Endurance thing planned out, so look forward to that. I do want to still continue with that, and actually have that as my celebratory, affiliate rank achievement thing. Other than that, I don't have really anything else coming up that I can think of. So, I guess I will keep it short and sweet. As always, I have been your zombie prince, dear old Ambrose, and I bid you all adieu.